Doing a quick review on the Smith's two-step knife sharpener. This has really been a lifesaver for me, I guess, because it fits in my pocket, fits in my pack, can sit on the bar, put an extra one in the tackle box, and it's got a lot of different uses. It's really light, it's small, obviously. It's about 2.5 inches wide and about 2 3/4 inches tall, so it's really compact, doesn't weigh anything. It's made primarily out of plastic, so you can take it with you pretty much anywhere, leave it in the glove box, back of the truck, whatever you want to do. So to start, on the outside, nothing spectacularly special. There is, the plastic molded is imprinted with a fine grip on it, so you've got a little bit of traction. If it's rainy or wet outside, maybe put some dirt or mud on your hands to get a little bit of traction on it. There's little rubber feet on both sides, so you can have it this way or sit it that way or whatever you want to do with it, so that way it doesn't move around the table. There is also a small hole here in the corner, so you can run rope, 550 cord, tie it off to something maybe on your workbench so you can leave it hanging. Whatever you want to do, it's just kind of a nice little thing to have. There is a coarse carbide sharpener on one side. So this, of course, is going to be your initial sharpening that you're going to do to get all your big burrs off. Maybe if you got a gouge in the blade because you hit a bone, a piece of metal, rock, whatever it happens to be. So usually I'll run that through, maybe 6 to 8 times, depending on what I'm doing with the knife. And then I'll flip around to the other side. The other side now has a fine ceramic, 2 little ceramic posts inside of here, and basically it just functions the exact same way as the other carbide side. So after you sharpen on the carbide side, then you're going to switch around. You're going to get your fine edge on those ceramic blades, and then you'll push through, press kind of hard as you're coming through, and you'll do that again 6 to 8 times depending on what you're needing to do. Really, there's not much I can find wrong with this as a knife sharpener at all. There's actually one thing that I don't like, and that is, you can see right here I've got a thumb assist. So depending on what kind of knife you're going to use, this is a Bucklight Max, so I've got a thumb assist here, just like you're going to have in a lot of other kind of knives, that's going to stick out on both sides. So when you're flipping that open, if you've got any knife that you use the thumb assist for that's going to flip open, you might run into some issues when you're trying to use this, because as you can see, I can't get all the way into that sharpener. So when I'm going to basically start from about 1/4 inch up the blade, so I'm going to have a little bit of this dead zone down there, and there's not really a good way to kind of get in there. So that's something, if it's going to bother you, you just need to be aware of. Maybe you need to take a stone to it, or if you have a knife, you're sharpening a little bit larger blade that doesn't have a thumb assist on it. If it's a fixed blade, for example, you're not going to have your thumb assist to get in the way, and then this would be great, but it's just something to be aware of. So Smith's two-step sharpener, it's about $5 or less. If you pay any more, you pay too much, and it's just really handy to have. It's handy to have a couple of them. So hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.